Hello everybody and welcome back. As always, I am Mateo311 and this is your channel for everything VR related. Today, I have some first impressions for the upcoming zombie shooter Arizona Sunshine 2. Now, I got to meet Vertigo Games in person and they gave me a lengthy demo of this title and I'm extremely excited to share it with you. Now, if you guys have any questions along the way, anything I forget to go over, please let me know down in the comments and I will get back to you. Now, there are, of course, links and timestamps if you want to skip to specific segments. But before we jump in, this video is brought to you by my sponsor, Kiwi Design. Have you added about 15 accessories to your Quest 2 and it no longer fits in the official case? Well, don't worry because Kiwi has you covered. Kiwi's brand new carrying case guarantees to fit 9 accessories. There's pockets for extra cables, an ample amount of padding, and a hard exterior to help protect your device, plus a nice sleek black water resistant design. There's a link in the description to their website, and don't forget to use discount code Mateo311 for 5% off and to help support my channel. So let's start off like normal with the basic information. Arizona Sunshine 2 is a sequel to the original title that released all the way back in 2016. It was a story-driven first-person shooter that was set during a zombie apocalypse, and quite honestly, it was way ahead of its time. The original title was lighthearted, a bit arcadey, a mix of humor and action, and overall just really well done. There were multiple different levels that gave a nice variety of action, a huge assortment of different weapons, and they eventually tacked on more and more DLC and some huge co-op modes. The original storyline was one of isolation as your main character is kind of losing his mind, but not in a depressing sort of way, more in a comical I'm trying to keep my sane during the zombie apocalypse type of way. Now, the storyline of Arizona Sunshine 2 is moving on from isolation and into companionship with your new best boy, Buddy. This German Shepherd will not only help you fight zombies, but he's also great at finding weapons, ammo, and some other items along the map. Now, the game itself is very similar to the original title, just better in every single way. So let's go ahead and spend a minute to focus on everything they've added to this title or improved over time. Now, the first thing you'll notice is the graphics are vastly improved. I was playing the title on PCVR, and I have to say, this is one of the best looking games I've ever played in VR. It's not quite Half-Life Alyx, maybe not even Hubris, but it's up there and looks fantastic. Now, it's not just the environments, weapons, and enemies that sell those graphics, but it's also some of the really cool special effects they've added. Like if you were to shoot a zombie in the leg, you will see some of the flesh rip right off and expose the bone. A point-blank shotgun blast will make a stream of blood go everywhere. There's a much larger variety of zombies this time, so it doesn't feel like you're killing the same person time and time again. Their animations have been vastly improved, and Buddy the dog is done so well that you'll definitely be petting him and playing fetch from time to time. The array of new weapons is also fantastic. In under an hour, I came across assault rifles, shotguns, multiple different handguns, grenades, an M4 grenade launcher. I know there will be sniper rifles, but they were not in this demo, and also multiple different weapons for hand-to-hand combat. Now, this was a pretty fantastic addition, as the melee combat feels excellent. It's not quite Saints and Sinners, but this is also a much faster paced title. Melee weapons also tend to break at the worst possible moment, but it's okay because you can carry a lot of weapons now. 2 on your shoulders, 2 on your hip, and even Buddy the dog can carry 2 extra pistols for you. There's also a Half-Life Alyx style wrist pocket that you can put things like grenades or health into. Now, I'm sure you're wondering because Arizona Sunshine is typically an arcadey style game, but yes, there is active reloading, or you can go to the arcade reload where you just put the gun to your chest and it instantly reloads. Whatever you want, they give you both options. But let's get into the meat of this video, my overall impressions. We started up the game and my first words were, wow, this looks really good. It's nice to be inside of a game that has this graphical quality because everything I've been playing lately is Quest, and it's just a nice change of pace. I don't know what the game's going to look like on the Quest 2 or Quest 3, but I can tell you on PCVR, it is absolutely beautiful. That's the first impression. I get in and I just want to go straight to the action, and the game doesn't let you down. There's lots of objects you could start grabbing, playing with. There's nice physics to the objects, so it keeps the world feeling alive. You immediately meet Buddy, who's just awesome. You just want to play fetch with him, even if it's a dead zombie arm. You have control over him, you can tell him what to do, and then you just get into the action, meet some Freds, and just popping skulls. Now, this game absolutely rewards you for exploration. You might come across a situation where you find a window that you can't get through, but you can tell Buddy to jump through it, collect the key or something else, and then go around, unlock it, and you'll find some nice rewards, usually a weapon or some crafting materials, which is an item that they've added for this game. Basically, you can scavenge random materials and make bombs or something else. So that was a nice, cool feature. But really, if you look around, you're going to find a lot of cool weapons, like awesome axes that just go right through somebody's skull, an assault rifle, just basically more fun around every corner. A flamethrower, a freaking flamethrower. The other thing I noticed is the game has excellent pacing and really keeps you in the moment, as you're not seeing the same zombie animations over and over again, and you can even have a little fun. Sure, it's great to head cap like 10 guys in a row, but every once in a while you might want to make Buddy, gnaw one's ankle and then walk up and cap him, or have Buddy just take it out completely by, tearing out the zombie's neck. Or you might want to kneecap somebody, which is a lot of fun. I shot some guy in the leg, just experimenting, like early on in the game. So the skin tear right off the bone, and this exposed bone, the zombie fell on the floor. So there's physics to that. It all just works out great. I was really, really happy and excited with the combat. Now, in the mostly hour-long demo, which is pulled directly from the campaign, there wasn't much of a storyline, just some witty narration or, comical jokes here and there. It's still lighthearted and fun, and, not a deep, engrossing, zombie, horrific type of world. So definitely a lot more Zombieland than 28 Days Later, to give you an example. Now, the demo had you traversing a suburban area, so it's a pretty normal environment. It's a little bit more lighthearted of a zombie setting. But at the end, I was stepping into a sewer system, and things got a lot creepier, but unfortunately, that's where it stopped. So I think we're going to have some fear factor moments in this game, but it's more about just the action and fun gameplay, which I'll tell you guys is pretty damn awesome. Now, I did my best to squeeze as much extra information out of the dev team as I could, and this is what I got. The game should release before the end of the year, so they're still slated for 2023. It should come to all platforms, PlayStation VR 2, PCVR, Quest, around the same time. They hope, no guarantee. I believe that just about covers everything we discussed and what I experienced with this game. Now, again, if you guys have questions, if I forgot to mention something, please let me know down in the comments. I will get back to you. I'm very excited for this game. It's looking pretty damn awesome. It's going to be an absolute blast. And when they add co-op, I'm definitely going to replay this. Can't wait to jump back in with one of my friends. It's just a lot of fun. They've just nailed the combat and the action. And sometimes that's all I want. Just fun gameplay. And if I can do fun gameplay with a buddy, it's even better. Okay, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Maybe drop a thumbs up. And as always, I'll see you guys on next time.